Hey there, it's Laura, and today I am sharing a look at my February and March 2017 Project Life album. If you have not checked out the beginning of this album already, you can look on my channel, and there's a video going through January and talking a little bit about my setup this year. I'm doing a 6x8 size, and I'm going to be showing you the next 2 months in this album. So starting in February, there's just a picture of me working out with my dog, putting away laundry. I went to a planner meetup, so I took a picture of some of the pretty planners, including mine. My power sheets, which are like a goal-getting planner. And there's a photo of my cat cuddling on the bed while I go through all of my embellishments and de-stash, because minimalism was a pretty big part of my life this past year and getting rid of a lot of things so I could create more. A lot of selfies because I'm in love with my moon tattoo that I got last fall. A picture of my photography website, a picture of my pretty city, a picture of all three of our animals, both dogs and our cat, begging my boyfriend for food because he was eating lunch. Just more pictures of me. I take a lot of selfies. Yoga, reading, because I am a unmarried, no kid gal. So most of my memory keeping is my dogs, me and my boyfriend, daily schedule, that kind of stuff. Then on this page I have Valentine's Day, and there's a picture of all these sticky notes. I wrote I heart you on one of our bathroom mirrors with a ton of sticky notes. And each sticky note had something I love about my boyfriend on it. So I thought that was pretty cool. It's the first year that we've been together that I actually did like a big gesture for him for Valentine's Day. And he liked it. So I was pretty excited about that. This is a DIY Project Life card. I just used some pretty flowers from a Paisley Press digital collection. And I cut them out and put them on my page and did journaling around them. Picture of me going to yoga, some flowers in my studio for Valentine's Day. I have a few of these quote inserts here. This one is actually taken from a Me and My Big Ideas planner, and I just cut down one of the dashboards that I had already used from last year, and I fit it into my album because it worked really well with all the green colors around here. Picture of me and my boyfriend. A shaker pocket here. This really cool patterned ground that we were walking on in part of our city when I went to go get a photo shoot done for new branding pictures. That was pretty cool. And I don't think you can probably tell on this video, but there's a white stamp here and it says Extraordinary Day. And this is another thing I did this year where if I had a ton of pictures from the same event, I would often try to fit them into these one-page collages. So that way I wasn't taking up too much space by making each of these a 3x4 photo. I obviously have a really hard time narrowing down pictures. I think I went through this thing in my childhood where there's like a 5-year gap where I don't have hardly any pictures of myself at all, because that was before digital cameras were accessible. So really, unless you had a film camera and you got things printed, or you had one of those instant cameras that you dropped off at like CVS to get printed, you didn't have pictures taken very often. So I think because of that, looking back, there's a lot of gaps missing in my childhood that I'm an over picture taker now. I want to get everything on camera. This is really cool. I got to meet Lauren Hooker of Ellen Co., who is a designer that I found out actually lives in Charlotte. And I had been following her for years, and she was at a local meetup. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. So I was pretty geeked about that. And then also wearing my Harry Potter necklace that says, I suspect the Nargles are behind it. Picture of me and some of my girlfriends at a day we had together. A picture of my girlfriend's cats because I love cats. Me and my boyfriend. And a picture of when we took our dogs to the park. Well, lots of pictures of when we took our dogs to the park. We took our dogs to the parks a lot this year, so that was really nice. And a picture of me at the gym and some mail that I had sent out. And now in March, we did a Florida vacation, and as you can see here, it is thick. I did Harry Potter World for the first time. I got to see my family in Florida. It was very exciting, but I feel like this is almost like a mini album in and of itself. So I will be sharing this in a separate flip through of my Harry Potter World mini album flip through. So moving on to the rest of March, because this is only 4 days in Florida or 3 days in Florida. I have a problem with taking pictures. Moving right along here, when we got home, I had a photo shoot and I really loved this photographer's studio. A picture of all the healthy food I was eating. I went to a lot of nurseries in the beginning of this year and kind of fancied myself a plant lady. Picture of my college campus. Another picture of dogs begging my boyfriend for food. Some books that I had picked up and was going to read. And this is the end here. I wrote 2017 continued in the next album, not the end. Because as it turns out, I only fit up into the beginning of April in this album, and then I had to switch to my second 6x8 album for the year. So there you have it. There is a look at my February and March 2017 Project Life album in a 6x8 size. I hope you have enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing what my album looks like. I hope you have a wonderful day. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more memory keeping stuff. Bye!